I truly don't know why Twitch is so stupid about stuff like that. It's basically a weekly struggle for me.
Yeah. Welcome to the Writers of the Grid podcast, aka Henshin Academy, episode 34.
Wow, 34? We're that high already? Awesome.
34, season 2.
Season 2.
That's hilarious.
Our great journey begins.
Probably.
Continues? Whatever.
Ignore my eating, I'm hungry.
Nom, 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 nom.
But we have a little bit of news today. Right now, it's just me, your host. You already know, Seko. And the old man, Frag. What's up, old man? How you been?
Ah,
That bit
hello,
never gets old.
he said with a hefty, hearty dose of sarcasm.
Oh?
No? Okay.
How you been?
I've been okay. Um, life goes on.
We finally recovered from Shin Kamen Rider.
Yeah, I think we've finally recovered at long last.
We're never just not gonna rag on that movie.
It's gonna be awfully hard. I definitely think one of our watch party weeks we should watch the first and the next, as well as the Shin, the actual Shin Kamen Rider with
Absolutely.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
again, if you like Shin Kamen Rider, more power to you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I got the point of the movie, but it was just too disjointed for me. I couldn't. I couldn't.
Not only did Echo get the point of the movie, he has standards.
Yeah.
Much? Too much? No? No, I don't think so. The movie's a mess. It has
Y'all ain't hear that.
some qualities, but not all of them are redeeming, I would say.
Pretty much. But enough about
And it,
ragging on. Oh, good.
yeah, yeah, no, no, I'm done.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but enough about ragging on Shin Kamen Rider. Ah,
Oh, that's why I can't see it. I don't have my friggin' thingus plugged in. Smart.
oh,
10 out of 10. My bad.
you're good.
There it is. Science! Horitanke.
So, anyway, we got a little bit of news for you here. Kamen Rider Gotchard was officially revealed. That's our big bit of news. We'll go into more of that in a little bit. But before we do, Frag, what does Discotech drop for us this week?
Let's get the list. Okay. No, 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 no. Here we go. Well, that's from January. That does not do me any good.
I was gonna say, did you? I gotta
Oh,
invite you to Gundam. I got you.
oh yeah, shit me. Oh, come on. Not winter 2023. I guess we can check their Facebook. Maybe it'll have the list there.
Oh,
Ay, 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 ay.
y'all see nothing.
I'm going out of my mind. Why would they make this so hard to find? Hmm? 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 Hmm?
Oh,
Oh! Because going onto their website. Their website is like this phenomenal ancient relic of website design. I don't even understand how to order their stuff off their website because they direct you to like Amazon and Right Stuff. Okay, against my better judgment, we're going to go onto their Twitter page. Sorry, their X page.
still mad they did that.
I I can't even get mad. I just don't give a flying Philadelphia fig.
Mm.
I just apathy is the word of the day. Okay, those are from 2022. They had a whole string of these, and I don't know where they went. At any rate, there were a bunch of announcements that Discotech made like a day or two ago. Um, let's see if I can find even a couple of them. That would be nice. Okay, including such titles as Lady Georgie, Chargeman Ken.
Ooh.
So Chargeman Ken is Chargeman Ken is an experience that I'm not sure is easy to recommend, but is certainly the wildest thing you'll probably watch in recent memory. Um, it's about a guy named Ken who's a charge man. He charges man, and it's made on a shoestring budget.
Oh, this was an older
The
comic.
episodes are really short. They're kind of like Red Man. In fact, comparing it to Red Man is probably a good comparison, except it's animated. Um, and it has some incredibly memorable scenes, like Charge Man Ken has to rescue this scientist doctor guy from um, the bad guys who are trying to implant bombs in people. And then as he escapes with him in his helicopter jet thing, the scientist doctor guy is like, Ken, I have some bad news. I'm pretty sure I have a bomb in me too. And Ken's like, well, I guess you'll die. Jumps out of the plane and then it explodes. So Ken is not necessarily what you'd call the platonic ideal for a hero. Um, it's because they had to wrap up the episode. Crying Freeman is getting an updated Blu-ray release, which is pretty cool.
I did see
Um,
that, and I'm also
yeah.
looking at their their Twitter announcements right now as well.
Okay. I just went onto their Twitter page and I can't see anything. Is it because I'm not logged in?
Probably.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to log in because they don't need my friggin' metadata. They can get blickety blanked. And then the announcement I care most about is they're doing a Blu-ray release of Overman King Gainer, which
Mm-hmm.
is a great show. It's it's kind of one of those shows where the first time you're watching it, you're like, "What the hell is this? Why would I watch this?" And then the second time through, you're like, "This show is so friggin' clever. It's surreal." You're like, "Oh my god, everything makes sense." It's particularly considering when it released, it looks exceptionally good for the time period. So it came out originally in the early aughts. I want to say it predates Gundam Seed, which is
This super
generally
robot
hailed
can do
as
the monkey.
well. Yeah, I mean it's they're like so the Overmen are like kind of biomechanical, sort of smallish mechs for the most part, but they vary in size quite a bit. In fact, one of the highlights of the show is how wild and varied Overman can being.
Wow.
So the setting's pretty cool. It's basically the Earth is now kind of a people aren't have basically decided, okay, we're not going to live lower than a certain latitude because we want the Earth to recover because we really did a bang up job of ruining the Earth's ecology. So we're going to live up like in the Arctic Circle and be in like giant wagon trains of like giant vehicles and colony vehicles that people live in, just kind of circumnavigating the globe. It's kind of like Snowpiercer in that regard. Um, and in this setting, which seems like it would be a really boring setting, but we managed to have wacky and zany adventures regardless. And then there's a bunch of different competing political factions, and boom, events get kicked out. It's great fun. I highly recommend it. It's weird, and you probably have to be in the right headspace to appreciate it, but it's quite a trip. I would compare it favorably to, in fact, I'd call it a logical precursor to Gino Reconquista that Tomino also did. They're both by Yoshiyuki Tomino, but this is not Gundam, and
Okay.
it's pretty wild. I'm pretty excited.
And under Overman King Gainer, I don't know how to say it. You have
Game,
Cyber
yeah.
6.
Oh, cool! Cyber 6 is getting a release?
Yep.
Neat! I only ever caught a couple episodes of that.
So they are getting a first time Blu-ray worldwide. So pick up Cyber
Nice,
6.
nice. That's the one with, she's got like the Carmen Sandiego outfit, except it's purple, I think. Or am I
Kind
thinking of
of.
another series entirely?
Let me look at the trailer a little bit here. Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
black kind of purple.
Yeah, not purple, but it's
It was
like
on
sort of
Fox
trench coat
Kids
and
at
big
one
hat.
point. Wow.
That's where I think I might have seen it. It's quite good.
Okay, okay.
I think it's based off of a comic book. I'm not
Yes,
actually sure.
it is. So we do have that. Also, Project Akko coming out.
Oh, okay.
It's coming out the vault here.
Okay.
Midnight Eye Goku.
That one's pretty cool. That's right up their alley. That's totally something that
Yep.
Discotheque would do.
It's a
Kind of, it's one of those kind of violent OVAs from the early '90s, late '80s. Good fun. I put it along with like Angel Cop and Cyber City 080-808. Although 080-808 is like a work of actual art, and I really love it. Goku didn't. Midnight Eye did not thrill me quite as much, and Angel Cop is just relentlessly politically incorrect.
so
So it was
a little bit of
fun
details
for
on it.
younger frag.
We have younger frag. So we have a gorgeous. It's as they describe it, a gorgeous remaster, the first Blu-ray
Nice.
anywhere, and it's
Oh,
just
no kidding.
a cyberpunk spin on the Monkey King. So there you go. And then after that, we have Crying Freeman. So you just mentioned that before, and an update for Lupin the Third. Okay, cool. So what is it? Lupin the Third: 7 Days Rhapsody is what it's called. Then we have, let's see, we have Golgo 13 and Buhachi Bushido in Jean's Blue No Future as well.
I don't know what that one is.
They look like
Golgo
a
13, I definitely know.
okay.
Is it which series of Golgo 13?
Uh, looks live. Like I'm just seeing live action.
Oh, it's one of the live action films? Oh, cool. I
Yeah.
think that had Sonny Chiba in it. One of them did. There might be more than one. Very cool in any case.
Well, glad you're enjoying that here. You have from the mind of Mamoru Oshii, we have Tachigui, I believe, the amazing lives of the fast food grifters.
That's Oshi did that one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wild. Can you post these somewhere?
Sure, I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
And then
I
we
just
have
like to have a gander
we
because
have
that's
an up,
wild.
we got an update on Bullet Train as well. So it's not the
Oh,
Brad
neat.
Pitt one, not the Brad Pitt Bullet Train.
Oh, shucks. Whatever will we do?
Oh, and like you said with Charge Man Ken, we do have that native HD. Well, I believe this is. I like how they say we have a YouTube, we don't really use it.
At least they're honest.
And let's see. We have Street Fighter 2, the animated movie in 4K.
Ah, cool,
Absolutely.
cool, cool. Good times.
It looks like Space Adventure Cobra the movie in Robot Carnival.
Robot Carnival is 10 out of 10 if you like cell-based hand-drawn animation. That's like a must-watch.
And Honko Knights. And Lady Georgie getting its first ever release. Okay. So for Shoujo fans, there you go as well. Cooking with that. Digimon Adventure. Yurusei Yatsuru. Terrifying Girls High School. I think I saw that and just was like, what the fuck is this? Animal Treasure Island. There's just a bunch of announcements here. And soon to come out in August, Kamen Rider Black RX, Saber Rider, and the Staff Sheriffs. So, and Cutie Honey. So yeah, we're gonna have fun here. What's up, Clank? What's up, bro? Clank is in jail.
Yo,
What's up, Clank?
Clank, why are you in jail? Who snitched? Oh, you said chat, not jail. I misheard.
Oh,
Oops.
so yeah, I'll post those in the. I'll post those a bit later here, uh, as we wait for the old jukebox here. We got a
What
little
I'm
bit of Gundam action. Oh, there's jukebox. So
yes, I'm ready. Hi.
what's going on, buddy?
Nothing much. Been busy. That's all. Busy day. All right, but I'm back here. So
So we went over Discotheque's drops.
releases.
Yeah. So we get. So now we're moving on to the next portion of the news.
No Toku stuff, unfortunately, in those releases, right?
Not really
Not that I
anything.
saw. No. Other than
Yeah.
Kamen Rider Black RX is indeed coming out at some point.
Yeah. So we got
Yay.
that in August.
I, your lack of enthusiasm is noted.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
trying
I'm
not to
just
die.
tired. It's not a lack
He's
of enthusiasm. I'm
tired.
just tired.
He's tired. What do you mean? You didn't do like 5 lines of blow before joining the stream, bro? Man, you gotta step your game up.
He's got to get the he's got to get the average shot of blaze boost in him. Wild
Oh,
fraud, yeah. Monty is my boy.
Wild fraud
Uh,
Power Rangers.
wait.
uh,
What about the fraud? What?
oh gosh, and then
The
oh, you got
some
off
joke
work,
I missed.
Clank? Oh yeah, it was more. It was a TikTok thing.
Okay.
Clank. So he's off work. Go to sleep, Clank. Shout out to Clank, by the way. If you ain't watching him on stream, go do it. He's. It's interesting to watch him rage while playing games. And then we didn't really get too much in the gaming side of things. What we have, we had a trailer from Mortal Kombat 1, and
Woo.
it shows off Liu Kang's fatality, and Geras is coming back, the guardian of the hourglass of time. So he's coming back. That's dope. I believe we got. Did we get an Armor Core trailer? I believe we did, but I don't want to.
The story
Like,
trailer a couple weeks ago, but
yeah, a week or two,
talked
yeah.
about that one.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it was.
All right.
And actually, the one that caught me off guard, that nobody thought they were gonna do, Nickelodeon All Stars Brawl 2.
All right.
Apparently, that game sold well enough to get a sequel with a bigger budget.
I kind of feel like they just did the multiverses thing, but without calling it a sequel. without actually taking the servers down. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of,
Less
sort of.
sequel, more just big update.
Oh yeah. I can understand that, but they're gonna ship it as a sequel.
Hmm.
Oh, Echo,
They had
why
the right
did you?
idea.
But so in the trailer, we get Squidward, Mr. Squidward, Mr. Tentacles, Tortellini. Why I say Tortellini? Oh, right, that one episode.
Because you're
We,
hungry?
yes, no, it was a
For
joke based on
tortoise?
the one episode where I'll go over it later. When we have the who else? We had Jimmy Neutron finally in there. So yeah, now you can play as Jimmy and his dad.
Well, that's right. They made
Wild.
Jim Dad playable. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Hugh Neutron was playable before Jimmy. That's just man, I don't
I'm
even know
not
what to
gonna.
say to that. Just don't let Carl be playable. Just leave him alone. This dude's weird.
Oh, I
What?
didn't mention this last week. I'm gonna bring it in a second. Okay.
Okay. We also I'll make sure you get your time for that. We also got the rest of the
Yeah.
TMNT. So Raph and Donatello are playable as well. I I'm still
Was Leo
irritated by the.
playable? I thought it was only Mikey who was playable in the
No, it
first.
was Leo and Mikey at first, right? Then they added
Okay.
April and Shredder, but not Raphael and Donatello. So yeah, they're all playable now.
For some reason, I thought it was just Mikey, but okay.
Well, Mikey's like the one that got advertised the most.
I see.
Why would
That
I
makes
jump in?
So like, it's just kind of funny that it took
Oh
a
yeah, no, it
sequel.
is. And now they actually have voice lines now.
Yeah, they have
They're
voice
like quite.
lines,
Hey, look, our characters talk. We're not totally soulless. Huh? Huh? Huh?
and they have an arcade mode now. That's even better than what it was before.
Well, that's
Is
good.
that separate? Because I also heard there was a story mode coming. So
I'm going to assume the story mode is just an updated arcade run. Nothing will
probably.
convince me otherwise.
Speaking of tangentially related to TMNT, that new Double Dragon game came out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Double Dragon Gaiden. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, also tangentially related to TNT. I guess I have more gaming news.
Gotcha.
Anything else to say about?
Nickelodeon. Just
No.
just
Yeah.
not really anything. Also just go look at the leaks. I don't really care about this game too much. If
Fair.
if
I mean,
LT grade is playable, I will get it. If not, then no. That's it. That's all you get from it. It was allegedly 12 new characters, and we already saw 4 of them. So,
well then,
yay!
I do believe it is segue time.
Yeah.
TMNT. Echo, did you know that the director of Final Fantasy 16 is actually a fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Because he was wearing a TMNT shirt at the last FF14 Fan Fest.
Oh, I forgot FanFest happened. So here's the question: is he gonna, get a game for us going? Because I'll play that.
A Final
Like,
Fantasy TMNT game.
just make it like 16, but you can play as the turtles, so we can have an active lore button.
Hopping off that, the reason there was a fan fest is because we got the announcement of the newest expansion for 14.
Oh, okay.
Trail. What is it? No, Trail Walker. No, Dawn Trail. That's what it is.
Dawn Trail. Oh, okay. That's.
As long as you get to play as Don Momotaro.
I would. Oh
Dawn.
gosh, I would play the crap out of it. I think I dropped something Garo related, but we'll get there after this.
But no, it's just Final Fantasy 14. But now you're on an island getaway, summer island getaway, and it's all good.
Oh, I see. It's the swimsuit episode. Cool.
Makes sense.
You know what? Yeah, makes sense. All right. Tangentially off that, something that was released last week that I forgot to mention during the podcast, but I'm really Actually, kind of excited for it. We're getting figures for all of the Final Fantasy 16 characters plus Torgal, or at least all the important ones from 16, all the dominants.
Get you a Torgal today.
Plus the dog, plus Torgal. Oh, by the way, Echo, you didn't tell me Torgal could Henshin. God damn it!
Oh, so you're there now?
Part. I'm past there. Yes.
Oh, okay. Because I beat the game and I love it. I love it.
That's good.
I almost cried, but I love it.
I just got to the desert, so that's where I'm at.
Awesome.
But yeah, all right. Anyway, 16 love aside, got that out of the way. Moving on to Kamen Rider stuff, I guess, since that's the only one only Soku thing that I think got any news of the big three, right?
Correct. We have the Gotchard. Oh wait, no, because again there was a Garo thing and something's premiering, I believe. Let me check, just in case.
Yep, feel free, because Gotchard's going to take up the rest of the news.
Where did I put it? Oh, okay, yeah. Project Garo, and this was on their YouTube.
Okay.
Let's see. It was a trailer for it that dropped. You can check in the where to watch section. It was the last thing I posted for the trailer itself. But I believe a new Garo thing is coming. Hopefully.
Sweet. That'd be cool, because it's been a while since we gotten any new Garo stuff. So.
Yeah, Garo fans, man. Keita Amamiya is a part of this, by the way.
Good. He should be. I mean...
What did he do again? I'm sorry.
He did Garo, for starters.
Yes.
Oh, the original Garo. Okay.
And the sequel, and the sequel, and the sequel, and then the anime stuff happened. I don't think he was involved at that point. I also don't think he was involved in Jenga, but I don't remember now.
So the guy who's been making it the whole time is still making it. Good to know.
Yeah, he's still a part of it,
Yes.
which is good.
Well, his name's attached to it
Yes.
at any rate.
I see. Like
Which could
Shotori
mean-
Tsunomori is always attached to Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
Right, it might not necessarily.
As long as, like, to me, as long as the name's still attached, maybe there's a little respect there. Just don't make a Shin Garo. Don't let that happen.
That would be Otto. And so far, we know he's not involved in that. So
We don't need that.
I'm pretty sure Garo was not one of Ano's childhood TV shows.
So it looks like a Garo anime
I
project.
think Garo is fine.
So it looks like an anime project for Garo.
Okay.
This saddens me a little, but whatever.
Well, I will say
yeah,
for like
that's an
fans
anime.
of the anime, there you go. It's dropping on their YouTube channel. If it's one of the seasons that were already released, there's your news for today. If not, and it's something brand new, be excited, because again, it'll be on their YouTube. Good job, Garo. At least you're doing something. Toei.
What's that? I'm just gonna quickly Google this.
And I believe that's it from there. I'm trying to make sure it's a new project or not.
Right, same here. Quickly to the Googles. Or oh, this seems like an older one. Mark of Flame. Garo. This says it's episode 24 of something.
This is what we do here. We fact check to try to make sure you're not getting the wrong
Exactly.
information. Because if we're wrong, we'll admit it. Well,
Unless you're Blaze.
unless you're Blaze.
No, that's Fatal Fury. That's not Garo.
Not Mark of the Wolf.
Mark of the Wolves.
Right. that's what Google told me.
No, this is Mark of the
That's wrong.
Flame.
Yeah.
Or
But
something
so
related to it.
beautiful.
So there you go. Gara. And now the floor is once again jukeboxes.
Yes. Well, before the Gotchard stuff, we got some scans. We got King Odor scans, but they just showed off our new Ultra Mecha officially.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a physical suit for that thing, which, my god. Good luck to the suit actor who has to pilot that thing.
Well, they just have to be stationary. It'll be fine.
Even so,
It's
that's a
it's
long
like the
time.
one from Go Busters where it's just on this palanquin or whatever.
I
It
do
basically can't move.
really love the King Oger mecha. It's really
All
fun
right.
watching it.
Yeah,
Good time.
I'm just gonna
Actually, good
say,
time.
like, King Oger is the best mechas, in my personal opinion.
Of recent
Uh,
years?
Not just recent years. I think the King Oger guys are the best mecha we've gotten since
You talking toy line or just in general?
Toy Line in general. I think since like Shinkenger. Yeah, they're the most fun I've had with a mecha toy line in long. Yeah.
Okay.
Since I've gotten into it, I've started collecting all the mechas since Ryusoger, right? Yes, since Ryusoger, and this King Oger blows everything from then to now out of the way. And then looking back, even then, I think this is still better mecha designs than any of those previous ones up to like Shinkenger.
I think.
I'm just
Uh,
personal opinions.
okay. Look, again, no problem with that here. I think Dawn Bros may be for me. Like,
Okay. The Dawn Bros is a very well designed mecha. This is one where it's more of a toy line thing. Like it's big and impressive, but it's not nearly as fun to like mess with as the King Odor thing. That's where it's more of a toy line thing.
ah,
Um,
I do
when it
like
comes to the
how.
Dawn Bros specifically.
I understand that, but I just like that it was posable. Because, they're usually just bricks.
Right, and King Odor continues that trend, which is
And I'm
great.
so glad for that because the way you see a Gatai in the show, and then you can actually just put it together with all the bits and pieces. They're getting there. They're getting there. I'm not expecting like Gunpla levels of Sentai Mecha, but
Right.
again, just let you can have more fun with it, and that's what I'm cool with. I got bullied.
Maybe a little, yeah.
That was animal abuse.
Quick, call PETA.
Call me the police. All right.
Or don't call PETA, as the case may be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my how the tables have
Hold on.
turned. Oh no.
It's my time to make you suffer.
Echo in a suit I have no answer to at all.
Yeah, about to, just like Jimmy, about to run hands in the name of science. Come here.
Oh, this is interesting.
What's going on, buddy?
I'm gonna post this in Swag. Apparently, they're doing a special like re-release event for a bunch of the old SH Figure Arts. SH Figure Arts Heisei Generations Edition.
Ooh,
Re-releases from Drive to GO.
let's go.
This time, Drive comes with the. You can even get Drive's sword, which used to only come with his secondary form. So.
Let's go.
They all come with their classic weapons.
I needs
Okay.
that. I
yeah.
needs that.
Because I remember a big one was Bill didn't originally come with his like drill thing, but now he
The
does.
drill blade
All these
gun
have
thing.
all these have their weapons. Ooh, even the Drive's coming with both his sword and gun. So yeah, they all got new releases for Drive to GO, and they all come with their weapons this time. Woohoo! That sounds great. All right.
Absolutely.
Continue with the Kamen Rider news. We got scans for Kamen Riders as well. Before we get to the big one, the official reveal of the new guy.
Greg, you're just better than me.
We got one new Geats form. The Geats form for the movie. Geats Oneness.
I'm sorry, I don't like it. I don't like
Yeah.
it.
It
I
is-
thought we'd done such a good job of moving away from the whole with all our powers combined, we are Captain Planet thing. But
Nope.
evidently, we didn't stop doing that. Does this just not do anything?
So yeah, Geats. It's the same. He has the same pants as his final form. It's just the top part's been changed up.
Yeah,
Um,
and apparently,
and it
we'll
has the
see.
logos for has the logo for Tycoon, Nago, Buffa, Punk Jack, Lopo, and Kalo. The old man was important enough to the series that he got into the fusion form. What? How did the old man get into the fusion form? Who let the old man in there?
Dang, K, with no love for
He
your
was
sister, huh?
no Kalo, the owl, old man owl.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying, K.O.'s sister didn't make it.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, why doesn't she have a writer form?
The
On
old
or
man
writer
beat out
representation.
Neither
the
do
old
her.
man beat out the sister.
And Neon's bodyguards.
And Neon's everybody beats out Neon's bodyguards. I'm sorry.
You're not wrong.
But they were so
Loco,
much
I
fun.
guess she was at least important for that one arc, but then she's just been gone for the rest of the series. So, I don't know. Like, and they're not on the main chess piece. They're on like the arm guard. So like, why did they feel the need? You could have just left those blank. I guess you just had the actors? Question mark. I did.
Yeah,
I'm
Rainbow
confused.
Geats.
Rainbow Geats is another way to look at it. But yeah, it's probably my least favorite form of Geats, but
Definitely up there for me for I don't like this form.
yeah, Geats is doing so well on its forms, but
Right, it did so well with the 6.
one
That's the only disappointing one for me.
yeah one dark spot in a season of good Sitch is okay by
Even
me.
you know what? The other disappointing one is the Shinobi one. For me.
Yeah, that's fair. That's literally just the Waz Shinobi form, but on Tycoon, and it's not even the pads. It's just the top part.
Right.
But yeah, okay, so we got Geats oneness. It's the form for the movie. Good old powers combined, yada yada fusion. It's not actually a fusion. It's not like they're all in there. It's just Geats with their powers. Side note about the movie. Okay, no, you can go first before I complain about the movie.
I was gonna say, like, he needed any of that anyway. Like, come on,
Right,
now.
he's already a god of creation.
Already. Spoilers.
My minor complaint about the maybe not so minor. Why the fuck does Nago not have her fantasy form? Like I get it not being on the poster because it technically wasn't revealed yet, but why isn't it just in the movie? She has it now. Why can't she use fantasy in the movie? Fantasy just looks so much better on her than Beat does. It's just the fact.
When does the movie take place?
I don't know.
It's gotta be
I
after
don't-
series. It has to be, because K was not emo.
Kayla is not emo. And even then, any time that takes place after that, because Kayla stops being emo after fantasy. So
Yeah, nah. What we doing?
Boom.
We doing Neon dirty? That's crazy.
I know. Well, the show does Neon Theory a lot. So
As out of all the Reiwa heroines so far, she has the best written one. And I like Sakura too, but Sakura went downhill later on.
Yeah, I really want to like Neon, but it's either she's in the spotlight or she's non-existent. It's one of the two.
Yeah, we'll definitely go more over that in our review.
Yeah, we're getting really close to the recap of Geats. Geats is almost over. We only got like what 3 episodes left?
3 to 4.
1, 2. Because we have a break, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so then we only have 3 episodes left. I think we have a break next week actually.
Gotta
I could be
draw
wrong
the
about
time out while, Gotchard.
Yeah. But yeah, we got that. Speaking of, we got the official reveal for the new guy, Gotchard. And it's billed in high school. It is billed in high school. That's what the show is so far.
I saw his cameo because somebody took a recording, and
Oh, you saw the full leak. Okay.
the recording of his like
I have
little,
not seen the full leak yet.
bro. When I oh gosh, they're not gonna show us who it is until the press conference, so we won't know who the actual actor is.
Yeah. Is that relevant? Question mark? Like, it's supposed to be a high school kid, so I expect him to be young.
Yeah.
So.
Boo! They could have made him a teacher. Done something interesting.
Nah, he's got to
That
team
would've
up with
been-
four. He's got to
It could
team
have
up
been
with
the
Forze.
Ultraman 80 of Kamen Rider.
You're expecting too much.
I'm
Is
expecting-
Forza mixed with Bills, yes.
Anything adequate. Yeah, you're right. I am expecting too much.
We're gonna get him
Ow.
teamed up with Forze. You got
Anyway, what do we know so far about Gotchard?
He's blue in his base form.
Yes.
He has goggles. Everything
Goggles that
else
actually
is
like start on his face and then go up.
Yep.
That's how his Henshin works. I've seen that little clip because that was in like just one of the trailers.
Yeah. So, oh gosh. Okay. So
He's got a gun because I guess Kamen Rider is just done trying to compete sword weapons with Sentai. Just because Sentai's been knocking it out of the park with their swords the past couple of seasons.
So, this is going to be spoilers because technically only people in Japan have seen his cameo appearance. But bro, the way he shows up is kind of hilarious. So he shows up to fight Jamato. I don't know the reason why or the context, so don't get mad
Because
at me.
cameo.
Exactly.
Because cameo.
Because cameo. But again, they're not gonna show us who the actor is until the press conference drops.
Mhm.
So he shows up in a purple CGI train as a purple CGI train. The other half of his base form, by the way.
Oh, he shows up in the Steamliner? Alright.
Yep. So he's just the Steamliner talking.
Oh, he's possessing the Steamliner. Okay.
And I think he talks to the grasshopper a little bit. Alright, Clegg, but and then he henshins into his henshin. And his henshin's pretty cool. You know? It's just it's a CGI abomination that henshins. It's so weird to look at. But I
Like,
get
does it
it.
grow arms?
Yeah, it has arms and everything.
And a giant CGI belt around the train?
It's so stupid. It's just then he's in his base form and he starts kicking butt. And he's like kind of goofing while he's doing it, but it's in a fun way. Like
Right. It does seem, just based on the initial presentation, it does seem like this is going to be a more goofy series than
a little light.
like Geats was.
Yeah, we'll make it a little more lighthearted in comparison to Ray was so far, because Ray was so far drama.
Yeah. Or at least try to be drama.
Yeah. But like the cameo was silly, but that's all you get out of me. I don't know anymore.
That's fine. We can do silly cameos. Alright, anyway. So we got Gotchard. We didn't really learn anything new about the cards or any of the story things. We did actually learn a lot about the cards. But no new story bits. Just we saw the cards, Raikemi, Writer Game, High School, yada yada yada.
And the cards will be they are going to release booster packs for the cards. So
They're gonna be fucking booster packs.
So Gotchard fans and collectors, yeah, you're gonna hate it. Just like every other card TCG collector fan, from Yu-Gi-Oh to Pokemon to Magic to whatever, you're just gonna hate it. Booster packs, baby.
Yeah. I don't know how deep I'm gonna go in on Gotchard with that, but we'll try. We did see we see the belt. The belt is interesting. I like how you put into 2 cards and then they just like slide together and you get like the face of the helmet. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't really work when you have like 2 cards that mismatched. So I'm curious what happens then.
So we do see, like, we see another form in the Gotchard teaser trailer.
Yes, I was looking it up. The Appare Skibo, basically samurai mixed with a skateboard.
Yeah, the
Yes.
skateboard's the weapon.
That
What it looks
makes
like.
sense.
That's from what it looks like. I could be absolutely wrong.
The way of Bushido is to get the 720 kickflip nollie.
That. All right. All right.
Otherwise, how can you say you have honor?
All right.
Can-
Although people have been able to deduce some more about Gotchard. All right. So now we're going in. I like going into technical. So we know there's 100 cards that we know of, and apparently there's going to be 10 categories. Though we only officially know of 6 of them, and 2 of them we can guess. These cards and categories we have are insect, vehicle, job, animal, artifact, and plant. And then there's going to be 10 cards for each.
Don't worry, Legend Riders will be one.
The 2 categories we suspect are one of them is going to be dinosaur, and one of them is going to be dinosaur and ghost. I think is the other ghost or mythological, like spooky or something like that. Anyway, cards we have so far are Hopper 1 insect, or Hopper 1 Pika Hotaro, which is a firefly, Gengen Chocho, the moth, Ant Trooper, the ant, Kaiser Bee, a bee, Kamamantis, the mantis.
He's got King Oger's cards.
Basically, I didn't even realize, but yeah. And then Beetle X, the Kabuto beetle. The interesting thing about the X ones is that the X ones don't have like half a helmet on them. They just have a big old X. Since all of Gotchard's forms are supposed to like add up to 10, you know. And so I guess the 10 cards for each one are just going to be their own like singular card per form. That's my guess anyway. Either that or he's going to go up to 20. One of the 2.
We'll see.
Vehicles, we have a bike, a skateboard, or Spickle the bike, Skibbo's the skateboard, High Kescu, like High Rescue or something. It's like fire truck. Gekio Copter, helicopter, Deep Marine the submarine, Mad Wheel the sports car that we already saw combined with the pirates. Gold Dash the bike, which we do see the bike. He does have a bike that definitely does transform into something. We have Dutch Shovel, the excavator, Steamliner, the train, and then Exceed Fighter for the 10 slot.
Okay, so what about the
old
remaining 90 cards?
I'm getting to those.
Huh. I'm so sorry to hear that.
We have Odoripa the dancer.
That's not a job, but okay, continue.
Dokiri Majin the magician. Dr. Kozo the doctor.
I'm getting B-lead.
Pilots the pirate. Wrestler G the luchador.
I think you'll find that's pronounced Pilates.
Frag, we're finally getting your lucha form. Wrestler G. He definitely looks like a luchador.
Yeah, no, that's a whole luchador. I need to see him pull a
2
Zangief.
years too late.
I need
Sasuke.
to. You're not wrong. He's got to do the Zangief. He's got to do it.
You gotta do the Zangief.
Just literally only a command grab, nothing else.
SPD. SPD.
Just seen in one episode.
After the wrestler, we have Sasuke Maru, the ninja.
That's not a job.
Bullet Bang, the cowboy.
Also, well, okay, technically a job.
Appare Bushido, the samurai.
Definitely not a job. These are the
Udos?
job category?
Yes, this is the job category, quote unquote. Then we have Kari Udos, which I don't know what he's supposed to be. He's just a dude with axes. He looks like a
He's a
berserker,
lumberjack and
just
he's
like,
okay.
Yeah, Paul
He's-
Bunyan.
and he's wearing like it looks like he has like a wolf skin because he got like the wolf arms, coming
Oh.
down from his head.
Oh, so he's a
So-
berserker.
Yeah, he's a
Something like
berserker
that.
from Tactics Ogre.
I'm
And
just getting
then
thrown.
the 10 card for the job is Ex-Wizard.
Kamen Rider
which
Wizard
does not-
reference.
It is, but it doesn't look like Wizard. That's what I've heard. But it doesn't look like Wizard. It just looks like a
Balin.
wizard, but Kamen Rider Wizard.
Does he have a hat?
He has like two like frilly things sticking out of his head.
It was Balin from Balin Wonderland.
He does not have a top hat.
Never mind.
I don't know. It's
Knights.
Like, I've seen that
It's
style of
Knights
hat.
from Knights.
actually Knights is a good one. Good comparison. It's Knights.
Or just a straight up Jester, which is also fine, I guess.
But that's the job category. Animal category, we only have 2 cards go so far. We have Gorilla Sensei, the gorilla, on Gunvale, the whale. A whale with an entire island on its back. So,
Isn't that a Yu-Gi-Oh
neat.
card?
that's Fortress Whale, not Island Whale. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Although his island does have a fortress on it, so, or a castle at least. So yeah, basically a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Moving on to Artifact, we only have 2 so far. We have Energy L and Smartphone. So, an energy drink and a smartphone.
What what artifacts are those? Are these for the aliens that exist?
I don't know. And then the last category we have is plant. We have Burning Nero, the chili pepper, and Venom Drake, the mushroom. And yes, mushroom is not a plant, but it's in the plant category.
I'm getting cooked. Frag, why?
It's because it gave me Gan.
All right, so let me see if I can quickly, because the wiki doesn't have like all the cards paired up yet. So let me see if I can determine what's paired up.
I will say,
Obviously,
also in the
for Steve-
trailer. Okay.
You can continue while I'm looking at this.
I was
While I'm
gonna
trying
say
to figure
also
out.
in the trailer, from what it seems, we saw a little bit of what's going on in the first episode. We saw a bit of his rider kick, but it went by a little too quick. And apparently a rival character or said villain.
He does some sort of villain / rival. I actually really dig.
Yeah, it's
think
not a
that's
rival rider at the moment. So like, kudos for Les not doing that right now.
He'll be a writer within 10 episodes. 20 episodes. I'll hedge.
Yeah, if they do it like Chaser, I'll be fine.
But I can't help it. But I really like his eye. He has like the wrench on his helmet, and the eye is like the screw of the wrench there. I like that. I don't know why.
It looks cool.
I just do. All right, so pairs other than Hopper artifacts. We had Firefly and Smartphone.
What?
We have Moth and I think that's one of the jobs.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Moth and Cowboy. All right.
You know what? That was
Yeah.
so cool. I'll take it. Just
We
can't
have
be mad at me.
Ant and Rustler. Rustling Ant. Got B and I really wish this would have had these paired up, but they don't.
It's alright. We'll look at the pairings for these cards in the future when they do booster packs. I can't wait to add it to my Masked Hero set.
What in the world is B paired up with? B is an 8 card, so it's paired with 2 card. Using math to figure this out. I don't think B has a partner yet. Yeah.
Me plus
weird.
giant
But-
wheel equals death.
GitLab is really weird. It's very weird to use. Because you, like, a huge part of its kit is very, like, directional, so you have to, like, be facing people properly.
Okay,
And
but,
it's,
okay. So I don't know what B is yet, but Mantis is paired with Dancer.
Oh, that makes sense. You know,
yeah, I was gonna
Himeno is
say.
an eloquent dancer, so proper lady. No.
Oh no, my super duper mantis mask!
Oh, there you go, Shin Kamen Rider. You gave us something memorable.
Bike
And
is paired with the whale.
what was the other one? Trader
Straight fresh out the trader
trader
oven.
bread straight from the oven.
Yeah, something like that.
Something so. It's like that was the best dialogue in the entire movie, and I think that's indicative of a problem.
Oh god, see, I told you we're never gonna not rag on Shin Kamen Rider.
Indeed.
Okay, I'm gonna get a hit in eventually, Echo. Oh shit.
Okay, bike's paired with whale. Skateboard's paired with samurai.
Common
High
whaler.
skew. The
Duff McWhalen, is that you?
the
I
fire
freaking love
truck
I
X5.
was about to say, would you
is
rather?
paired.
It's a deeply flawed game, but I love X5.
It's not, that
It's
one.
not as deeply flawed as 6, though. Jesus Christ. Meow, meow,
We do not know what the fire truck is paired with yet.
It is paired with.
Hedgehog. Fire hedgehog.
You know what?
Hedgehog.
That seems reasonable.
I don't think we know
Oh
what
no, he gave me a hug.
Opter is paired with either. No, I don't believe so. Alright. And then after that we have Mad Wheel, which we know is paired with the pirates. We have Deep Mariner, which is paired with. I know we know what that's paired with. The submarine is paired with the mushrooms. Yes.
Yeah.
The excavator is paired with the magician. Yes.
Hopefully.
I don't know how any of this works, but okay. The bike. What is the bike paired with? Not the dock.
You got robbed, dude.
I'll make up for it.
Yeah, you
We
did.
don't know what the bike is paired with.
The bike is paired with
the Kamen Rider.
Yeah,
Well,
obviously.
the motorcycle. The motorcycle bike. Because there's two bikes. There's a motorized bike, and then there's just a regular.
That's exactly what they're gonna do. Is they're gonna do a motorcycle bike, and it'll just be like, why?
That's how
So is he? Do we know if he's allowed to combine them outside of their OTPs, their one tree
Not yet.
pairings?
Oh, come on, Frag.
What?
Not
That's
the OTP.
legitimate terminology now,
It
right?
is-
That's what
no,
the kids
it is.
talk about.
I can't believe you just said that's what the kids talk. Yes, it is. God, stop making me feel old.
Too late. Okay, I don't think Doctor
You
doesn't
feel
have a pair
old.
yet.
You feel old.
You're right.
Samurai is paired with the energy drink. So
Samurai
Samurai hopped
and
up
energy
on
drink.
Monster.
So
Not the skateboard.
all I'm hearing is Tucker
No, this-
is
Oh wait,
drinking a
no,
whole lot of
Ninja.
Monster.
Ninja is paired with the. Ninja is paired with the energy drink. Not saying.
So
Samurai's
Cocker
paired with
Ranger,
the-
Hurricane or Ninja. Who's drinking the Monster? Who's drinking the 5-hour energy?
Of the ninja teams,
Yes.
The ninja.
Ninja is they'd be the most likely to do it.
They need all the help they can get.
Oh.
Not a lie.
I say that as someone who has not in fact watched Ninja, so I have no
I've
No
just
skin
been
in the game
getting
on that.
cooked.
When was the last time you played this? Like 3 months ago?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
so it's kind of
I don't think we
understandable.
know the Berserker. We don't know what the Berserker is paired with yet. I think the last pair we know is the Gorilla is paired with the Gorilla is paired with the Chili Pepper.
What?
Someone gave a Chili Pepper to the Gorilla, and the Gorilla becomes very angry at this.
This sounds reasonable. I would also become angry if I were not expecting a chili pepper, but then I would be very pleased because I like the spicy food. But if I were a gorilla, I would not be thrilled.
Also, the Gorilla is just on fire in his artwork. I don't know why.
So Ghost
Wow.
Rider the spirit of Ghost Rider, I don't know his name, took over Gorilla. Gotcha.
That's honestly, that would be really awesome. Like, Marvel, please take notes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's our card so far. I had to go through them all because I am just crazy.
The
like
stickler.
That. Yes, I am a stickler. I will need to learn all these cards eventually.
So, what about the other 87 cards, though?
We do not know yet.
We do not know. Oh, okay. I can tell you what those are: the Dark Magician, the Blue Eyes White Dragon, Super
Yeah.
Polymerization,
Exodia.
You know, we got to obliterate for his final
Currently,
form.
of the OG 100, of the 100 that they said, we have one, two,
The other 100 will go to his
Seven.
many writer friends.
27, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. We have 33 out of 100 cards.
All right, so
We have the full vehicle and job category. Those are the only two full categories. We know everybody from those.
So there's going to be 50 relegated to just the common writers that we have in general.
Oh, there's going to be a bunch of these that are just never shown.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, they can't, right?
Right. This would imply that Gotchard has like 40 different. Even if you don't count the X's, that's still 40 forms. Even if you take out all the X's.
Are we gonna combine common writers together? Yeah, baby. We're gonna mix driving ghosts to call it Ghost Rider, and then I'm gonna just sit here and be like, I hate you, Toei. I'm gonna combine X8 and build, and it'll be just Dr. Mario.
Right, that's all my rambling. I'm through all the Kemi cards so
All right,
far until they release the next booster pack.
And last bit of disappointing news, because I forgot to mention this last week.
Oh,
And if I did, I don't remember. Woo! Marvel's doing a mini-series with Ultraman. And they're going to team up with Marvel heroes to fight kaiju from attacking New York. That's going to be interesting.
okay, disappointing? I mean, maybe. I mean, just existing shouldn't necessarily be disappointing.
It's
I mean, if
not.
you
He said
already read it, it is
interesting,
disappointing.
didn't he?
I said disappointing.
Oh, I thought you said interesting.
I mean, I'm interested in it, but I might end up being disappointed. No, wait, no, that wasn't the disappointing one. It was Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. I don't know how that's going to work out.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
That's the disappointing news. Ultraman and Marvel, no, that's fine. Those comics were actually pretty interesting.
Where is that in?
They dropped the trailer for it too, like, and it's literally Superman, Clark Kent, and like there's an attack going on, and it's from Godzilla, and I'm just like, oh, okay. And then there's some more images in said trailer and promotional stuff, and apparently Batman's gonna have a mecha that looks like him. Nonsense.
How many cards did we say we have? We have 40.
Oh, we have
Let's
40
cover
cards?
these copies. Yeah.
Okay.
I think from our first initial reveal, I'm just making sure I have my numbers right.
Yes.
Wait, no, actually, hold on. This image is lying to me. This image is, it looks like there's just 40 stacks even, but there's a couple here that are copied over each other. God damn it! Stop lying to me, Bandai. If you only have 38 cards, just tell me. Jesus. Ugh.
So,
Bandai's lying to me.
Classic
One of my rankings, we have
classic
38.
Bandai.
We have 38. That's the count we have so far.
So,
I should
yeah.
trust in my own count, not Bandai's.
So, yeah, man. This we're gonna just, I guess, we watch the Godzilla vs. Kong movie, but this time the Justice League will be there.
Oh yeah, right. DC.
Why is that a thing? That's just a weird thing. You could have had Godzilla by himself.
I saw one of those covers that was like it looked like it was like the classic split, where like the superheroes were also teaming up with kaiju. Like there was Team Godzilla and Team Kong.
Yeah, why did it have to be legendary Godzilla?
Because classic Godzilla went to the Power Rangers.
I guess
Really?
that's fair.
Yeah,
That was a thing, yeah.
yeah. It was.
That was specifically classic Godzilla. Though. Specifically,
I'm just gonna call it Toho Godzilla.
Well, it wasn't legendary Godzilla, and it wasn't Godzilla 1998 with starring Matthew Broderick. So
I like how he
That's
says
a lot of
starring
shit.
Matthew Broderick. Like,
and Jean Reno, and I'm sure other people who I can't remember, but those are the only names that mattered
but yeah, so
other than Godzilla.
with the Godzilla and Power Rangers crossover, it was Rita tries to find something to beat the Power Rangers. She ends up contacting this other universe where, a certain group of aliens who try to, mess with Earth and use Godzilla. They use Godzilla to attack the Power Rangers, and Godzilla's beating their ass. So, it was...
as Godzilla is wont to do.
I just loved it because they tried to throw in the Dragon Zord, immediately gets bullied. Tries to get the Megazord, immediately gets bullied. It's Godzilla. You come on now. It made me happy. Bully Mighty Morphin. Bully him. And then there's yeah. So
I'm through with Gotchard stuff. Rambling about Gotchard today. So
Gotchard's news was. I'm interested for Gotchard. I'm keeping my expectations low because I don't want to be disappointed.
Yeah, I'm keeping my expectations low on this one too. This one's definitely playing it a bit more loose than we have recently in terms of like drama and stuff. So
we'll see how that goes.
Excavator.
But yeah, Marvel. I'm down with the Ultraman comics. This will be fun.
I got all this one. Sweet. Okay.
Also,
Sorry, I was looking at another list that had the pairs or another image anyway.
Their Hellfire Gala comic set dropped. Spoilers. The X-Men are dead.
Everyone's dead.
Yes, everyone's dead.
Oh, and I was joking about that.
No, everyone's dead. Except Kamala.
Oh, God.
She came back. Good Kamala.
So is that good or bad? I'm not really sure anymore.
Well, for Kamala, yay. I'm glad she's back.
Wait, is she an X-Men now?
She's
officially?
She's half Inhuman, half mutant.
Fantastic.
Wait, how does that work?
Brand synergy.
Like,
So,
you can't be both.
They can't. I think there was like
You're either a mutant or you're an Inhuman. You're not.
So I believe there was one character who was both
mutants, or they're both Inhumans.
So how they explained it was, her mutant gene kicked in late, so the Inhuman part didn't kill that part off.
What?
It's Marvel. It's their brand synergy, my boy.
I mean, yeah, but
brand synergy gone wrong.
What about Logan? I mean, he's canonically a caveman, so
yeah. Oh, Logan's not dead. He was not there. He was doing something else.
So the X-Men aren't dead, is what you're trying to tell me.
Well, all of them except I think Rogue, Professor X, and Wolverine.
So literally the only X-Men characters that anyone actually cares about, because let's be brutal, who cares about Scott Summers? I mean, really, at this stage.
I think he's alive too. Jean's dead though, for the umpteenth time.
Then the X-Men aren't dead. Like, literally the entire core team. Jean's been dead a million times, so that's never going to stick.
Mm-hmm.
Well, pretty much.
Is Beast dead?
Beast is evil.
What?
I think he died too. But yeah, Hank McCoy.
You're fucking with me.
No, Hank
right?
McCoy's gone off the deep end.
What the fuck is wrong with Marvel today?
So a lot of mutants are dead. A lot of them. Half of it was Xavier's fault. Spoilers. He
that's friggin' business as usual.
Bro,
Who's in
Xavier
charge
ruins
of,
everything.
so
who's in charge of the X-Men now? Echo, do you know? Like the writer?
No, I don't know the
You don't
writer.
remember?
All I
He
know
was-
is when Xavier was trying to like portal the mutants out of it, he doesn't have portal powers. They had like a gateway system set up. It was tampered with, so he kind of just sent mutants to their death. He didn't know it.
Wait. That's classic head-ass Xavier. That's gold.
So the Hellfire Gala was.
They're gonna unkill them.
Oh, absolutely, because they already unkilled Kamala. So yeah,
They're gonna unkill them.
they're all gonna.
It literally doesn't matter. No reason to be excited. They brought the Wasp back after being eaten by the Blob, so it'll be fine.
Oh,
Wasn't that a different
ultimate
universe?
Yeah, the Ultimate Comics, and I don't know if they're still going on with that or not, but
Jonathan Hickman is the guy in charge, I believe.
yeah.
Still. He's still in charge.
So the Ultimate Universe versus 616 is still going to be a thing. I just don't know where that's going.
I thought they basically wrapped that up by just putting everybody in the same box. But I'm also not up to date, so I would not know.
Okay, so yes and no. Certain characters from the Ultimate Universe survived these Secret Wars nonsense. Basically,
the ones that they like.
Miles survived because he had a burger in his pocket.
Because he had a, excuse me, what now in his pocket?
He had a burger in his pocket. And he gave it to the dude who was like the center of everything because he was like really hungry. And Peter's like, "Where'd you get that from?" It was just in my pocket. He's like, "All right, kid, you and everyone you care for can, they'll be all right." All right, sweet.
That is maybe the most egregious writing I've heard of in recent memory. That's good.
There's a lot of context that's being missed, but that's
you know what? I sort of doubt that, to be honest.
There's some context there. But it does boil down to Miles had a burger in his pocket. Look, he's okay.
Great.
Why didn't Squirrel Girl save the universe again?
Because we had to not pay attention to her for that to happen. There's a bunch of stupid stuff that I'm like in and out of comics.
You and me both, brother.
I'm still mad with we're giving up on Peter Parker being happy.
That saga proceeds apace, I take it.
Oh, it's over now.
Oh, so who got unalived forever?
Kamala. It was Kamala who died. Mary Jane, she didn't die.
Right, but what about Stu or whatever the hell the guy's name was?
Oh, that guy? He's not
Did
important.
he get unalived?
He's not important.
He's not important, so he's just cruising around with a kid somewhere?
Those kids are gone.
So they were unalived. Okay, very good.
They just faded away.
Nice. That's honestly a lot worse than merely being killed.
And like,
because that's like
turns out
proof
Paul's
that the
dad,
writers just don't care.
It turns out Paul's dad was trying to kill Mary Jane for some weird ritual, and because he didn't kill her, he killed Kamala. He just, the dude he made, the demon he made a deal with killed him. And I was just like, oh, what is this?
Seems legit.
Why are they going after Kamala? Why is it...
Kamala did. She had shape-shifting powers. She still does. Still one of her early abilities. And
I'm just curious from like a writing perspective. Like, why would Marvel allow that? Because like
brand synergy.
Because they literally don't care anymore.
It was honestly just brand synergy.
They know that their dedicated core of fans are gonna buy it no matter what. And they don't. Nothing they do matters.
Well, like with brand synergy, you should keep her alive. Because like
that's why they revived
That's why they brought her back
as half mutant, half inhuman.
But why would they kill her at all? That's my question.
So
because the writers literally don't care.
They killed her off to restart her technically to match her MCU counterpart, who's a mutant. Because
her death was to
brand synergy. It was brand synergy
to make her immune. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
In her new revive. Okay.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Sure.
Dumb.
Brand synergy. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not expecting smart frag. All right.
I know.
A lot
But
of it was just
just when you think maybe they'll care about writing
it's
with
Mar-
any integrity whatsoever, they're just like,
Marvel's
fuck
whole
that.
thing with brand synergy is my whole thing with everything is canon. Sega, not everything is canon, and you can't make me otherwise believe that because there's too many contradictions.
What if it is canon? If like
They
you only take it at face value on Wednesdays.
on Wednesdays because they have yet to establish the greater multiverse. Like even the TMNT has a greater multiverse where like every TMNT is its own thing within the multiverse of Ninja Turtles. They've
But
done
that's it.
that.
But
Sonic
Marvel
hasn't.
already has multiverses. Like, just make more of those for your stories.
They're so adamant on having the MCU be 616 in every. They acknowledge that no, it's not. It never will be.
No,
But
the
brand
MCU
synergy
is 19999.
19999. Yeah, everyone knows that, but brand synergy. It's so stupid. But that's a rant for another time. I'm
All right. Rant aside, tangents. We have
super.
officially on the tangent train. Are we gonna roll it back to Gotchard?
We're gonna roll it back to
Turn this train back
Kamen
around.
Rider, to
Okay.
the non-Western superhero nonsense that's going on.
That somewhat makes canonical sense.
Kind of
More
no,
sense than that.
it's still a jumbled nonsense. Still
I mean,
jumbled
it is.
nonsense.
We have what, mobs combining with cowboys now. So
But yeah, back to Gotchard. I'm sorry.
we're excited for it. I'm gonna be. I'm not gonna be as hyped as I was for like Geats or whatever because it's not like the XA team, but I'll give it a shot.
I just want
Looks
to
like it could be
read.
a fun time.
I just want to read Ultraman, throw Spider-Man and a kaiju because that
You know
sounds
what
like a
I want to
fun
do?
time.
Actually, you know what I legitimately want to do? I want to learn how to play this game because they said this was all part of like an actual card game in World. I want to play that game. Damn it!
Don't worry, we're gonna get you a super poly, and we're gonna get you the super quants, and you'll be good to go.
Well, no, this is all like synchro summoning. I have to learn how to synchro summon
This
now.
is true. All right, so you got to get you a dual bike and a dual disc and pretend to be
Card
Seifudo.
games on motorcycles.
Yeah.
Actually appropriate because it's a common right.
Why is that not being pushed as an angle very, very hard? I think they should push that angle very hard because A, we'd get motorcycles. B, you'd still have them on flatbeds like you have now, so nothing would change there, and that's totally fine. Because how else are you going to have people flinging cards around? C, how do they carry cards around with them? That's like, do they have a binder?
Are you talking like in actual 5Ds? Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds where that actually happened?
No.
Oh.
Gotchard in this case, but also
yeah,
sure,
Gotchard has like a card holder.
Yeah, they have a card holder.
Yeah, how big is it? Because it's a lot of cards.
Assumably it can hold 100 cards, but it probably won't. That's what it's supposed to hold anyway.
He's gonna pull a Jaden Yuki and just pull out whatever card he needs whenever he needs it.
Actually, speaking of, there are a couple of other pieces of gear that we didn't talk about. Let me just bring those up. Okay, he obviously has his Gotchard driver, which is a very simple driver, but
it is simple.
Unless
Like,
you don't like orange for whatever reason.
Seeing as how like Henshin's, he puts one card in a side, he puts a card in each side, then pulls the switch.
Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, he has the card holder actually on his wrist.
Yeah, it's a dual disc.
It's not a dual disc. It's just the holder. It is just a deck box on his wrist.
Don't worry, he'll turn it into a dual disc and challenge attempt to a shadow game. That's the only way he'll get his final form.
No, he's got the wrist-mounted card holder, and then he's also got the Gotchard gun, or Gotcharge gun. I don't think it transforms into anything else. I haven't been told that it does. It doesn't look like it does, so it's just a gun.
No.
A gun that you can put cards into and shoot out the cards, I guess. I don't know.
Yay.
Yeah, it's fine.
The gun did not look thrilling to me. It looked very two-dimensional. Just kind of a box
Right,
With an
yeah.
arrow.
with like a slot.
of-
Yeah, with
a
an
lot of
arrow.
the Gotchard stuff is just a box. Like, the
Yeah.
driver is just a box.
I'm not. I want to be excited, but I'm just kind of like, it definitely feels like an off season for me.
This is fine.
I hope I'm surprised.
I'll still watch it and see how it is. If
I
don't
mean,
like
yeah,
it,
I'll
then,
watch
well,
it, but I'm not.
We're-
I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna be emotionally invested.
It'll be
Right.
added to superhero time, so that's gonna be fun. Speaking of superhero time,
Oh, are we going straight into superhero time?
yeah,
All right. So we
let's
got Blazer, King Oja, and Geets. Only one episode of each this time.
first things first. Well, yeah, Ultraman Blazer. Blaze did a good job. Good job, Blaze.
Well, he did.
There was that one building,
But that was
completely
insult-
and
destroyed,
then there was
it.
that other building, and
Okay, I tried.
Okay, to be fair, the other building was the headquarters of that one
That's-
guy.
that's
So-
true. Yeah, Piccolo.
That was Chris
Piccolo
Sabat.
HQ.
Chris Sabat had
Oh.
too much fun.
The scientist in in episode 2 was I think it's the Japanese Domon Kashu voice actor. So
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that. Somebody had to tell me that. So I have to go and rewatch that in Japanese now.
We've been watching the
To
dub
see
for
if I can
Ultraman
recognize
Blazer. It's
And
not
it's been pretty good. Johnny Young Bosch is being, classy and good.
Yeah,
all the other voice
I think
actors are
Johnny
doing
Young
an
Bosch
adequate
is-
job.
Yeah,
Like, I
there's
think
no
yeah.
badness there.
I think the only voice that throws me off is just Blazar because I didn't expect him to get a voice.
Well, that's just the Japanese voice.
No, he has an actual voice.
That's the Japanese voice. They're the same.
All right, let's.
I'm fairly confident in this because I've listened to them next to each other or in close proximity.
I would trust Frag on this one.
I'll check again because I swear they gave him a voice.
A different voice, obviously.
Yes, yes.
I don't know. I haven't bothered to watch the dub or the original dub.
It just
I watched
sounds
the-
weird. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, he sounds weird in Japanese too. He sounds weird.
Yeah,
That's
Blazar
how Ultraman
sounds
generally
weird.
sounds.
Yeah, and it's the same voice.
We'll see.
Anyway, as for the actual episode, it was a good episode. I liked it.
Yeah, we got some action.
Yeah, the mollusk monster going around turns out it was made by this evil corporation who has the only thing that can fight it.
I wouldn't call it evil, just capitalism. So evil.
Capitalist corporation who created the only thing that can fight it.
We
Solution
got
to the problem.
EDF action, baby.
We got civilian fights with the captain and Emmy, or Gentaro and Emmy. Good old Civ action. Emmy got to show her stuff. That was cool. The villain's great. One of my favorite human villains of the week so far.
Yeah, Chris Sabat.
I've seen it. Even beyond that, just like he's a dude who's like so full of himself. It's
He's so
honestly
eccentric.
wonderful to watch.
It's the fact that
Yeah.
we made the joke of Piccolo hyping himself up on Namek before he went to confront Frieza after fusing with the nail, and right after we get a scene where dude's just hyping himself up.
He was
It's
about
'cause-
to go. He was about to
Yeah.
go into a music video, hyping himself up about how awesome he was. And I'm so sad that Gentaro interrupted it. I'm so sad. He was gonna go into a full-on music video. You know it. Oh, well, no, it's
Not
good
Ultraman
episode.
the musical.
Thumbs up.
Thanks for shooting my war crime.
You're welcome.
It blew up in my face. Now I'm in peril. I'm gonna have to do more drugs now. Good work.
Drugs, yay.
Oh,
Oh, that car blew up. Anything else? Anything else on Blazer? Or we good?
favorite scene from Blazer?
The monster was great. I really liked the monster design. It was extremely creepy and gross.
Absolutely gross.
Anytime you've got a monster design making me feel things, you've done something right.
Hey, E-Man. We talked about Shin Kamen Rider last week. Or no, 2 weeks ago.
He's
No,
just he's just doing that to be a bum. I was thinking you, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Oh gosh. All right. How dare you, sir?
Just kind of
Don't worry. Next week we can watch Shin Kamen Rider and everything will be right in the world.
Yeah, Kamen Rider Shin.
He's with the Precures now.
Precures are cool.
I've got to actually watch some of the recent seasons. Someday.
I guess my favorite scene is probably just the evil villain monologue that the dude had. I don't know. He just looked like he was having a good time, you know?
Oh yeah.
Fun.
Absolutely. No, it was a solid. Like every episode has been solid. Like the first episode is like, oh yeah, cool night fights. It's an EDF team doing cool tactical EDF stuff. Second episode, some goofballery. The fights don't overstay their welcome. The nice little we're getting the gang together.
Yeah, in the night fights we can actually see what's happening. Unlike in Kamen Rider.
Unlike Shin Kamen Rider.
We're gonna dunk on this movie way too much, and you know what? It's deserved.
I mean, if Blaze liked it, then obviously it needs to be dunked on a little bit.
Oh, we spent 2 hours dunking on that movie last week.
Yeah, that's because it's 2 hours long.
Oh gosh,
it's not our fault.
Clive could have handled all that within 5 minutes.
Clive wouldn't have been able to watch the movie. He would have just walked away. He would have seen the first scene. He was like,
no, I mean, if you threw Clive in that situation, you would have handled business.
Oh, if he was in the movie? Oh no, everyone would be dead. Like
everyone would be dead.
Devastated.
He would have held back so Torgal couldn't live.
Well, no, Torgal would have just transformed alongside and fought as well.
Yeah, Torgal would have been the secondary. Good puppy.
Honestly, we need like a dog secondary. Let's be real.
If we ever had a Kamen Rider season where their pet was the secondary, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
That would be great. Dog or cat secondary, I'll take either.
And don't even give them the human form either. Don't even do it. Don't even do it. Yeah. I want whatever villain's fighting the dog to get bitten.
And get lariated and yeeted out into space.
No, yeah, you know how Torgal was fighting against Garuda?
Yeah,
we need that. We need that.
Torgal jumps up and bites the neck and just spins around while biting the neck.
Mouth gripping on the neck, spun around and through Garuda. Torgal. Make Torgal a writer, please. Anyway. Enough Final Fantasy 16 praise. Shin Kamen Rider dunking. Continue. That movie sucked. I'm sorry.
I think we're good on the dunking.
That's awesome.
All right. Well, I said my favorite scene. You guys have different favorite scenes, or
just Piccolo doing this thing, hyping himself up, then immediately getting punched in the face.
Yep.
Absolutely. What about you, Frag?
I liked the aquarium scenes. I'm not sure why we had to have them, but I liked them. I like aquariums.
the tubes of the kaiju of the week, just oh god, that was creepy.
Yeah, it was suitably gross. I was very happy.
And Blazar's head being stuck in the kaiju was just kind of funny. I know, bro, was grossed out.
Yeah, he looked very uncomfortable. He was like, I do not want this.
It's just like when he touched that hot kaiju and went hot, 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 hot.
Hatch, 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 oh! Which sounds exactly the same in the Japanese dub.
All right, I'm looking this up, Sicky.
Do it. Do it.
I'll confirm.
Just listen to them. They're the same.
Anything else on Blazar?
I'm good. Solid episode.
Continue to watch Ultraman Blazar, please. Support Supro. They're doing a good job.
They are.
Yes, please.
They're going above, like, there's a bare minimum, and they're going above that. It might not be by as much as some people might demand, but it's like...
Who? What are people? What else do people want? Like-
Probably more merchandise, because they
And
like
a
their
video
plastic
game.
crack.
And a video game.
Okay, video game. You're just asking for the moon. All right.
DVD releases, maybe. Physical releases would be good. I'd like
We're
those.
getting those. Is not Mill Creek still doing those?
For new seasons, not that I've seen. Do they have them for Zet onwards? I didn't think they did.
Well, not for Set, but they're still like doing ones for Ultraman, right?
Yeah, we're just comparing with Toei. As usual.
Yeah, so you gotta get on Toei's level, Supro. You have to, like, give your fans in the West exactly nothing.
And then take away their only options of getting, you know.
Yeah, I mean, don't you know how this game is played, Supro? Jesus. Pay attention. The world is going without you.
All right, let's move on to our Super Sentai, King Oja, and the Super.
It was a clip show.
Yeah,
and a
clip
good
show.
clip show. It was
was
a
a-
good clip
It was
show.
a good clip show.
Jeed is after Orb, right?
Yes.
Jeed is after
Wait, no,
Yes.
actually Rube. Rube is after Jeed, right?
Yes.
Is Rube after Jade? I
Yes.
thought Jade was after Rube.
No.
I don't remember
Or
now.
Jeed, Rube, and
Rube
Tiger.
and Jeed, one of those
Taiga.
two is
Right,
the
right,
most
right. Yeah, no, Echo's
the
got the
most
right of it.
recent of Mill Creek's releases. So Rube, then.
Not bad.
Yes, that's the most recent Mill Creek release. Recent as in terms of like recent Ultra series. So
Rube
That's where they're at.
could have been better. But I liked
Yeah,
it.
I didn't hate Rube.
I liked it
but
more
it
than
was-
Orb.
Well, yeah, because Orb was kind of boring.
Yeah.
I have no opinions on the matter. I did not watch this.
I guess I kind of get why people liked Orb, but I really don't think I do get why people
It was
liked Orb. as
Jugular's
much as I do.
Jugular hard carry.
I mean, yeah, that's very true. Jugular's pretty great. So great that they brought him back for Zet, where he's just kind of there most of the time. And you're like, oh my god, when's Jugular gonna do something? And then he does something that makes no sense. And then it's like, okay, well, actually, I'm the good guy. Then why did you summon monsters?
Wait, Jugular did something?
Uh,
That's how I
He
remembered
did that.
it.
He did something 3 times, and 2 of those were in 1 episode. So he still did more than Cerebro, the most ineffectual
Completely
villain,
true.
the
Completely.
absolutely most ineffectual villain in that I can think of in media in recent memory.
What about GIF? The Rock.
Okay, so there is that. That is true. That is true. I had forgotten GIF because GIF is a rock. Until he's not, and then he's just as useless. Yeah, okay. Oh my
I'd rather
gosh.
watch Gift and Celebro try to be intimidating. I'm not
You
gonna
know
lie
what?
to
I
you.
would have liked to see, at least with Celebro, we can be like, hey, maybe he could have done something cool, whereas GIF is like a solved problem where nothing cool could possibly happen.
That is true.
They did all the cool early, and then it wasn't cool then. So
Yeah, because we had to focus on the weekend.
Nah.
Friday, gotta get down on Friday.
Fantastic. All right.
Looking forward to the weekends.
Tangents aside, King
Gozer was a very
clip
funny
show.
clip show.
Yes, it was actually. I like what they did here, where it's like, all right, Gira, you're king now. Now you got to now you got to prove yourself as king to all your peers. So it's competition time. I like how they did that. And while
Yanma started with a quiz. Oh boy.
Yama did a quiz, which you can agree with him, or
it was a trick question.
It was definitely a trick question, and Gira is not the type to comprehend a trick question.
Absolutely not.
He's like Gira's entire shtick is that he's too good and pure to do like bad things, but has to keep claiming he's going to do the bad things because the plot demands it.
Right,
And
because
it's also like the games he was doing with his brother.
Then I gotta fight the king, so therefore, yeah.
Yeah.
So
the king of justice, I will fight against that justice.
Yeah. So how that went down was, so remember that one dude who worked under Hercules? I forgot his name.
Duga.
Zuga. Yeah, he went
Duga
to go.
And Bashimar.
Well, one of them is dead.
Bashimar is dead.
Bashimar is dead. Duga. Yeah. He decided to go to the other kingdoms to look for a job.
Yeah, well, the kings are doing their competitions. Test Gira. He's going around to the other kingdoms looking for a new job.
Which involves wacky shenanigans.
Indeed. He tried.
Oh god.
So while Gira is doing the quiz with Yanma, Duga went to Inko Sobin's like, yes, I'm here to apply for the technology position. I've never touched a computer deal before, so. But he did make a computer explode under its own power, so I guess that's kind of impressive. Like, he figured out how to make it overheat so much that it exploded. I guess.
He must have been trying to play Cyberpunk 2077.
He was pulling up Blaze's brother.
Oh god. Yeah, he was trying to play Cyberpunk 2077 on a laptop. No wonder it exploded.
There you go.
And then
it was Himeno's, which the actual actress turns out is an accomplished pianist. That's cool.
Was that actually her playing?
That was actually her playing.
Good for her.
I just know that when Yama asked Gira that question, because I want to circle back, he said, which shoe god did I make operational first?
No, it wasn't first. It's just which one did I make
operational? Okay, yeah, not first.
Yeah.
And the answer was all of them. And Gira's like, huh? Without me, you wouldn't be able to use them.
Without me, you wouldn't be able to just combine them at all. And he's like, yeah, I still made the control. I still made, like, the control rig. I made that.
And it's just like, bruh. Gira got treated so dirty.
Yeah.
That one, I think he should have won, but you know.
Yeah, Gira doesn't understand trick questions, though, so.
It's unfortunate.
After that, we had Himeno. Gira cannot play the piano to save his life. They really didn't even give him a chance, though.
They didn't give him a chance.
As soon as his fingers touched the keys, it was, nope, it's over. You're trash. Huh? Excuse?
I just got here. What do you mean I fail?
Yeah, and the worst part is he's actually the master of Dada. He likes Dada. You know, it's art without form, man. It's like bucking conceptual norms. Listen to some like Sun Ra or something, man. Damn.
So
Oh, geez, I'm about to
while
get
that
pasted.
competition's going on, we see Duga heading to Ichibana to get a job with Sebastian. Turns out Sebastian's actually like related to One Punch Man because he can do like the side steps, the infinite side steps.
Bro did the anime sidestep training. I just keep
Yeah,
in mind he's 25 and not really an old man.
still impressive. Let's be like, still like I can do that. I couldn't do that when I was 25 either.
I can't do that ever.
Isn't that like 2 years from now?
Oh, you're a youngin.
I'm not that. I'm past 25 already. So
Oh, I see how it is. I see.
Are you trying to call me old, Friday?
You did that on your own. Man's ancient. Next, he's going to regale us with stories of something from the early aughts, like some kind of boomer.
You know what? Sure.
I almost
right.
threw my phone
I deserve
I'm
it.
sorry. Why? Why did you almost throw your phone?
because I fell.
Why
That
did
guy's
you
having too
fall?
good of a time. He almost fell out of shit.
I'm old.
All right.
It's scary, man. Getting old is
Anyway,
scary.
next competition. Kagaragi.
Cheated.
Cooking competition.
Straight cheated.
You don't know that.
No,
You
We
didn't
can't.
do the
We
ninjas.
we can't actually prove that he cheated. It's true.
what?
He might, in fact, have ninja skills.
No, he cheated. There was a cooking competition. They had to cook a meal within 3 minutes. This man had a whole smorgasbord because he had his retainers switch out food for him.
No, because he's the king of Tofu, the land of agriculture and farming. Like, why wouldn't he have the cooking skills? Yeah?
Cheater! Cheater!
I bet he even grows pumpkins so he can be the eater thereof.
Nah, he grows pumpkins for the pumpkin spice.
Ew, gross.
Pumpkin spice common.
See, I thought tofu was cool, man, but they are clearly what's wrong with the world. I just learned that today. That's good.
So they're doing that competition. Guga goes to apply for a ninja job, basically. He applies to the ninja course, and he fails because he shows his face.
Because he got
Because that's
too
it.
hot.
Apparently, showing your face is a serious taboo among the Kurodos, or whatever their ninja corps is called. So don't do that if you're a ninja. Never show your face. Otherwise, you will be fired on the spot.
Yeah, and tofu.
And then he gets arrested.
Yep.
For hard prison labor. Let's go.
And then the best competition of them all, Gira versus Rita, staring contest.
Gira folds instantly.
Because Rita makes a funny face.
Makes a goofy face.
And she immediately zipped up her little high-end collar so no one can see what she did.
What if it was just flat serious? What if it was just flat serious face?
That would be hilarious.
Gira just couldn't hold back.
Oh no, boom!
Yeah, that's that competition. Meanwhile, Duga gets arrested and taken to Gokon for hard prison labor, but this is the one job he does not want to do. And then he just comes crawling back to Shugodam to work for Gira.
I'd do hard labor for Rita. I'd do it. The man's
what about
a coward.
Morphina? Because technically, Morphina was the one trying to push him.
Less so. Less so.
Yes, the answer for me.
I don't dislike Morphina, but I want her to get more character development, to be honest.
I mean, technically, she's in line to be the next Papillon Oger, so...
That's true.
Something were to happen to Rita, God forbid, and she would be up. She would be...
I would stop watching the show.
I think they need to be related.
Sorry.
They gotta be related.
What?
Her and Rita gotta be related.
Why?
I don't.
They don't have to, but I want that to be.
It's the good thing that laws of succession don't actually care about blood most of the time. It's whoever says they're
We
king,
know how
basically.
the laws of succession in Gokon works. The current ruler picks whoever will be the next heir, basically. picks whoever's gonna be next.
That
They
said,
work as
let them be related.
that's basically it. It's just whoever the leader wants. And for some reason, the previous queen chose a 5-year-old Rita to take over. Well, not 5, but like 10.
It does seem like a short-sighted or potentially perilous decision. Like, it doesn't
Yeah.
make much sense, but
Especially if she knew that she was gonna be, leaving in order to like watch this criminal or whatever. Like she could have changed who it was at like the last second, but she didn't. So just gonna put Rita in charge. She'll be great, I'm sure.
All the kings were ruling at a young age,
Mm-hmm.
except, you know,
Right. So anyway, back to the episode. Duke comes back.
Kaguragi.
Comes back to Gira. Gira's like, "Sure, you can work for me. I don't mind. I need help ruling this place, anyways, because I kind of lost all the ceremonial competition, so now I got to meet their demands." So Yanma wants control of all the mechs. Makes sense. Himino wants everybody in Shugodam to wear Ichibana fashion. So she wants to corner the Shugodam market and make Shugodam the primary importer of Ichibana fashion and clothes, and therefore increase the prosperity of her own country. So economics. Kaguragi just wants all the land to turn into farmland for Tofu. And then Rita just wants the broadcast rights to Mofu and Me.
Rita's got her head on her shoulders.
I love Duga's response, like,
Huh?
if we've given to all these demands, then you be naming King Oli. And I don't even think we can do this one. I don't even think we can do this. They do that. There's a little sweet moment about, like, what Gira's, like, mission as a king is, or what his goal is going to be. And then there, like, the alert that the Bugnarok attacking come out, and Gira's, like, immediately steps into action, and it's like, all right, time to go. Get a good old Henshin into King Kuwagata Osier, thick solo fight. And then Gira tanks the ultimate death hit of Doom
Again.
in order to protect the child. Again. And then he pronounces his dream or his goal to, like, protect the dreams of the children, yada yada. Keep children safe, yeah. And then everyone else just slow walks in so they can do the roll call / title sequence of the episode. Fantastic. And that's just how it ends. It's a good clip show. I liked it. I'm a little surprised Jeremy got nothing, but hey, whatever. We have a limited amount of time.
What was he gonna get for him and his little attendant?
Yeah, we didn't get any clips for those guys. Oh well.
what's Jeremy's attendant's name? Do we know?
We know it. They only said it like once. When he was like Monster of the Week, and even then it's only said like once. It is
Because I definitely missed it. I definitely
yeah,
don't
no,
remember.
I do not blame you at all for that.
It's not like that one dude who kept trying to repeat his name and getting blasted for it.
Yeah. Poor guy.
Dun, dun, dun. Also, we got CGI Geets in the
Oh,
Uh,
why?
Oh yeah, we had the dance opening.
yeah CGI
The dance
Geets,
opening
baby.
was cool
Dance
though.
opening cute. CG Geets is not cute. Why? I don't know. They just had to fill time, I guess. I don't know.
Nah, it was to promote the
Also,
the
the fact
movie.
that they had like the full on like the villains in it. Not just like they had Rackley's in them, but also the Defnarok and Kaze Jim. Okay. By the way, the assistant name is Garo Jim. That's Jeremy's assistant, Garo Jim.
Neat.
Yeah, little dance opening is cute. I liked it. Yeah, it's a very, very simple episode of King Oger.
King of Kings.
Dun, da, 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 King of Kings. favorite moment, I guess.
Just the wacky shenanigans of Duga. Bro had an eyelash on his forehead at one point. Just, bro.
I don't know why. I guess I was left over from his Ichibana outfit, but like, why?
It wasn't there when he was in the snowman, was it? Was
he
it?
was he was doing a
And it
quick
wasn't
costume
there.
change, and then they was like, "No, this is funny. Leave it in."
That's yeah. As that makes sense.
I'm probably gonna say my favorite moment is just I'm probably gonna say it's Himeno playing the piano. She's good. I like it. It's
It's the
nice to
fact
see
that
the
okay.
actors uh, show off their skills and whatnot. Cool. Right,
Jeez.
Micah, what were you saying?
The fact that Garrett literally just put his fingers on the keys and they said, "Nah, you're good."
No, you're done. You're done. You're done, kid.
Garrett just beating down the Bugnarok by himself was awesome. Though. That never not gets fun for me.
Yeah, no, Gira's like as a red, like he's just a tank. I don't
He
know
is
how
an
powerful he is,
absolute
but
tank.
His
he is an
durability
absolute
makes no
tank.
sense because he got thrown onto a mountain by Death Narok. I still
Got thrown
remember
off
that.
the mountain,
He had to
and I
get
got
thrown
thrown to
onto
him.
the top to show him what he wanted to do, and then threw him off of it. And I'm like, okay, Frank, why did they do this to you?
Why did they do this to both of us? This is like the rudest matchup. And I'm gonna prove to you why. Two of us can woo here.
Well,
Oh.
Oh no. I
Are you
will
both?
come back.
Are you both like wolf themed right now?
no,
Or
I'm a T-Rex.
Basically, yes.
I'm a Rex.
He's a lupus Rex, and I'm just a dog. I'm a Zoid. That does not block bullets.
Cat, do not bite me. Do not bite me.
Cat! Bite him real quick for me! Oh no!
the cat wants the Zoid to win.
Yes!
Cat wants my attention. Cat, no. You're gonna throw the match. Stop it.
Cat pounce! Oh no!
It's because she didn't get her rider suit because it went to Torgal. Listen,
Well, I'm glad they finally brought Shadow. Shadow and oh my god, what's the name of the fucking dog? In 6.
Interceptor.
Interceptor, thank you. That was gonna bug me.
It took me a second to realize what you were referring to Shadow as, and I'm like, oh yeah, FF6 Shadow. Shadow and Interceptor.
Oh man, just ate my friggin' ult. I see how it is. Oh, okay. Well, I'm dead. GG's.
King
I'm
of
gonna live with like no, I
Kings.
did not live with like 500.
All right. Anything else? Anything, Oger? Favorite moments for you guys?
Can't wait to see next week where they pull out the super big Giga Chad of a Megazord.
The castle turns into a robot. About
Yay!
damn time.
Yay! Yay!
All right. I guess with that, are we moving on to Geats now?
Yep.
Or... All right. Geats, episode 45.
Ding ding ding. Cat, no.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna mute myself to avoid spoilers
That
because
is.
I'm getting close. Just like ping me, I guess, when you're done.
Yep, that's fine. I will just wait till you are muted. Oh, you already did. Okay. So, Geats episode 45. All right. So it initially starts off with Miroba going to a high school and finding and reintroducing Japan. Why do we need Japan back? I don't know. I guess we just want someone to be a bastard. All right. So she recruits Japan back into the DGP. We get a little talk with the actual main team about Nago being back in action as a writer now. Talk about how they need to gather allies, and specifically getting back Surumi and Tycoon, getting them back. With our bad guys, Jeet starts actually invites a new audience into the DGP, an audience specifically catered to bad ends, where they're all bastards like Burrowbones. But yeah, everyone in the future is a bunch of dicks. All
I
right,
believe it.
we got that. We then cut over to Nago and her mom going on a nice like shopping trip. That's good. But then Tapan shows up to be a bastard, as he usually does. With good old Magnum, because it's been a while since we have Tapan. They fight. Nago Instant Fantasy. Nago would initially just be completely invincible and kick his ass, but she kind of has to like protect her mom. So that's a problem. She can't just let the bullets go through if the mom's behind her, because that would be dumb. So we do that. We see the audience all rooting for Japan and sending him buckles as as like a supporter, include specifically Beat. So we get Japan with Magnum and Beat. That's interesting, but it doesn't. Nago is clearly winning the fight, but Nago can only do so much while trying to protect her mom and keep her from getting shot. In fact, she doesn't do enough because her mom still gets shot because Magnum, as legs, can shoot from the legs, which is unfortunate. But thankfully after that, Nago's just like gets him out of there and the fight just stops. So that's good. Day is saved. We got back to Bad Guy HQ where Tycoon meets Japan and is just like, wait, why the fuck did they let you back in? Oh, because I'm evil and I want to see society burn, just like you do. Tycoon's like, wait, I don't want that. And Japan is just basically just, oh, stop being a hypocrite. Look at what you're doing, dude. You're no better than I am, which kinda true. Who's the one willing to sacrifice others just for his dead family, huh?
What's up, almighty?
Not me. It's you. Anyway, and then the last little bit is like, it's Kagura again being like, "You're the star of the show here. You gotta kill Geets. That's the end. That's how this is supposed to end. After all, that's the big finale of this game." We cut back to the good guys. Nago's mom is in the hospital now. I guess Jeet's helped out with that. And they get a good old call from Jeet, who announces the final battle at noon tomorrow. Be there, or be square. After that, they also talk about Tycoon. Like they see that Tycoon's not like lost. He's not completely evil. He's just being misguided and what's it? Like manipulator right now. That's the word I'm looking
Yeah,
for.
his emotions.
Good old emotions. That's what happens when you lose your entire family to explosions. It's not a good time. But anyway, they figure out that, well, the way we can get him back is we got to use Naji Sparrow. He's the key to this. So they meet Naji Sparrow, who just got out of the hospital. Because plant biology. I don't know how the doctors treated him, considering he's a plant. Well, he's half plant. He's half man, half plant. I don't know. But they show up, they threaten him a little bit, and then Naji Sparrow shows what he referred to as the Tree of Wisdom, which is where all the victims of the Parasite game wound up so that Naji Sparrow could feast on the fruits of their memories, literally. But it doesn't matter much now because the tree is just a normal tree since Tycoon reset the world. Um, so they eventually decide that they gotta reset it back, and they're gonna use Naji Sparrow to Oh wait, what did it say? Just oh, they talk about like Naji Sparrow's like, oh, it's so sad, my pride and joy has been destroyed, and Geach is just like, this wasn't truly making you happy, dude. Geach kind of calls him out on his bullshit, like, none of this has ever made him truly happy. Experiencing people's memories means coming to know their joys, along with the guilt that comes from trampling on said joys.
What?
That's assuming Naji Sparrow feels guilt, but I guess he does a little bit, because every every writer in any one of Yu Yu Takahashi shows has to have a redemption arc, apparently.
Yeah.
But Naji Sparrow does still means like, theoretically, if the world got reverted, then we could save Sarah. Theoretically. Mason was like, all right, well, I got a plan. Guess I gotta go beat up Tycoon for a little bit. Cut to the night. Punk Jack is spying on is breaking into the bad guy's compound to get Tsurumi back. Let's go, Punk Jack, best character in the show.
No.
And then we get the next day, basically. There's a little night scene on a rooftop, but we basically get to the next day. It's time. The battle between Geats and Tycoon. Fox versus Tanuki. God of Creation versus very, very edgy samurai. Everybody's watching. There's a little heated debate about like building a world that sacrifices others, and Tycoon just wants his family back and he doesn't care, yada yada yada. Geats is like, you gotta believe in a world where everybody can be happy, dude. Just believe in me. I'm a god after all. I can do it. The Tycoon is like, I'm gonna do it myself, so let's fight. They proceed to Henshin and fight. And I actually do really like their Henshin, because they actually like, normally when we have like these clashing Henshins, like the sound effects just like overlay on top of each other directly. But here they actually try to make it make sense, where it's like, when they work, they're meshed together, and then it's like, we just get the Geats and it transitions into Tycoon, then back to Geats and back to Tycoon. I liked how the sound effects for the Henshin were used. It's nice. Anyway, we get the fight. It's actually a pretty epic fight, all things considered. Tycoon goes into Monster as well as Boost. That's fun to see. We also get movie cameos from Cross Geats and that one villain girl, Lupin Yellow. Or Mellow, I think she's playing in the movie, but the same actress, so, as Lupin Yellow. But they're there, watching the fight. All the audience is rooting for Tycoon because they're all bastards. Including Keikara and Baroba. Still bastards. Fighting. Geats is like, or Tycoon is like, I'm gonna beat you and change the world, and Geats is, but what if people still get sacrificed again in that world? And Tycoon's like, I don't care, shut up. I just want my family back. We cut over to Japan, who is just watching this all happen. He's not getting involved or anything, he's just watching. Rooting for Tycoon. And then, so are Neon and Michi, Buffa. They're also there. They're just watching the fight go down. Cut over to bad guy headquarters. Jeet makes Tsurumi cry, bastard, and grabs a tear from her. That'll be relevant later, I'm sure. But then Punk Jack comes in to save the day. Let's go, Punk Jack.
God damn it, Punk Jack.
Punk Jack goes in, beats up or holds back Jito so that Tsurumi can get away. And then basically just sacrifices himself so that Tsurumi can get away. Oh, Punk Jack, you're too good for this world. Oh, I feel so bad.
Okay. God.
Punk Jack gets beaten by a freaking nightstick, dude. Oh, it's brutal. Ugh. Ow. Hopefully he'll be okay.
Yeah, for the
come back to the
special.
fight. Right. Come back to the fight. Tycoon goes into Boots. Geese is still just in his final form. There's some nice choreography and camera work as well. I like it. Went all out for this fight. Eventually, Tycoon is able to actually roll Geets. Whether or not it's because Geets let himself get rolled or just Tycoon's own skill is up for interpretation. Well, I think it actually says, like, why'd you stop fighting? So it seems like Geets just kind of stopped at a certain point. And Geets is like, I haven't given up yet. Then why aren't you fighting me? Because I can't change you by force. I can't change your mind by beating you up. I realize this now, after trying to beat you up. Then Tsurumi shows up. Good old Tsurumi. She gives a little speech about Ace trying to create the world where everyone is happy, including you, Tycoon, you son of a bitch. And that isn't going to happen by beating the shit out of you, Tycoon. Tycoon's like, wait, what?
I'm fighting an Epion. This isn't fair.
Tsurumi is just and then Tsurumi is just asked the eternal question: why are you fighting? There's no reason for this, Tycoon. Just work with Ace and we can get everything back. Please, just stop being an idiot. Tycoon is like, even if I could, And Geets interrupts and is like, just keep wishing it will happen. Believing needs no basis. Firm belief will make things work out. Just need to believe. Believe in God, and God is me. You know this.
Oh.
All that's left is for you yourself to wish for it deeply. Tycoon's like, I don't have that kind of strength. You gotta give me something to believe in. If you really are a god of creation, then show me you can change the world. And Tycoon picks up his sword, which apparently didn't go away when he de-henshined, but whatever. We've seen that happen before.
My mic fell. I'm picking it up.
Unfortunate.
Here we go.
So Tycoon is about to stab good old Geets. But then Tsurumi and Ace kind of realize that that deep down Tycoon is wishing for the same thing. So if all their wishing powers combine,
He is Captain Planet.
Basically, yeah, Geets becomes Captain Planet. Geets unlocks the full powers of the god of creation. And you know that because he gets the white-haired wig.
Oh.
As any god of creation as any god in Kamen Rider gets. If they have white hair, they're a god. If they don't, they're not a god.
Unless you're Evil, then you're not a god. You're just a dick.
Evil's just an alien.
Yeah. He got the white hair.
Oh, right, when he was possessing Bells. Right.
Yeah.
I was wondering, like, what? Oh, yeah. You're right.
Soko didn't get it either, unfortunately.
Soko's a king, not a god. There's a difference.
He's basically
there is
a
distinct difference between god and king.
He is basically a god.
Basically, but still a king.
The king of all Kamen Rider of Henshin.
Anyway, Geets now has unlocked god, super duper god of creation powers. He goes into his final form again in a cool ass Henshin sequence, and just because I guess that amplifies his powers. And he resets the whole goddamn world.
Oh.
And that's basically our cliffhanger. DGP rule today: gathering allies who share his deepest wish will help create an ideal world. So, hopefully, in the new world, Tycoon is less of an edgy emo. Hopefully, we get that fixed. It seems like we do, so that's good.
Hopefully.
Yeah, decent episode. I'm happy we're kind of done with this.
Emo Tycoon.
With Emo Tycoon, yeah. Like, it's not my least favorite secondary writer goes on an emo edgelord phase.
Yeah, that would be Daiji.
That would be Daiji. But, like, do we really need it? It kind of feels like, and then we'll talk about this a bit more. Now that we have this, like, little mini arc here, it just feels like we just interrupted the plot just for, like, Tycoon to be edgy for, like, a couple episodes.
Honestly,
and then we're back to the actual plot.
It's because Tycoon didn't really get to do anything. So it's like, alright, let's give him something to do.
Yeah, really, he didn't. Like, he was a villain so that the villains could get Tsurumi's powers for, like, 5 episodes, and then we go back to regular plot. And then it's resolved, and we're just back to how it is before. So, Yeah, like
They,
I
they didn't
get
forget
it.
about him like Kenzan, but at the same time,
This is true. They didn't forget about him. It's just like at the end of the day, it's kind of like, was it really necessary? And I don't necessarily think it was to just turn Tycoon into complete emo.
best
I
secondary
don't.
writer
There,
of Reiwa so far is Rintaro.
best secondary writer, you mean?
Yes.
I would say that, yeah. I, but I'm a massive Saber bias, so I love Saber still.
Like,
Uh,
Daiji was. After Rintaro was Vulcan for sure.
oh yeah,
Daiji's dead
easily
last.
goes Rentaro, Fua, and Rentaro, Fua, then I would say Keiwa, then Daiji.
Yeah. Speaking of, let's tag Frag back in so we can talk about Shinobi.
I'm just trying to think if I had anything else to say last minute before we cut off about the Tycoon thing. No, I don't really think so. If I have anything about it, we can save it for the retrospective anyway. So, yeah, let's just bring him back in. Are you
Alright,
gonna ping him, or do you want me to?
do it.
All right, I will do it. Right.
He's probably getting ready to cut off anyway.
Um,
Network reset, that makes sense. You can just pin him in the lesson
error
plan.
reset. What's
His
up?
network reset, but I was saying you can ping him in the lesson plan.
Oh, I just pinged him on the Discord.
Ah, fair enough.
I pinged him in the podcast chat. And I figured
Fair enough.
it would
Either one works.
Oh, I just realized we're not actually in the podcast room. We're in stream chat. Whoops. Oh well. Hey, Frank. Welcome back.
Yo,
Yeah,
sorry about that.
you're good. We're getting ready to end anyway, but real quick, since we also did watch the Shinobi special, what y'all think?
I enjoyed it. It was decent. Like
Z-Cross carried.
Absolutely, he carried.
Zed Cross absolutely
He
carried
carried that. So,
because like
in case people
you
want to
can't.
know what we're referring to, Kamen Rider Shinobi had a crossover special with Keiwa, aka Tycoon. Tycoon meets
No,
Shinobi.
it wasn't. It's not a special. It's just an episode of Shinobi. It's in the
Fair.
main. It's
That's
in the
right.
main episode.
That's
Yeah.
right. It was in Shinobi. It's so weird, and he
I
teamed.
just love that Toei's actually like they stuck to the bit that it's just a show that went on in an alternate universe that we just never got to see all the way through.
And the Ninja Riders all got to team up, and Keiwa
Yeah,
got a Shinobi buckle, which turned out to be Waz's chest plate when he had Shinobi form on.
this is true.
Bro.
I mean, it's fine. Like the thing is, we know nothing really about the
Shinobi.
world of Shinobi. Yeah,
We know
we
his
get hints
secondary
like
died.
we know the secondary died. Apparently, he died in like the episode before this one.
And he came back,
Um,
which is cool.
and they tease like there was apparently like shelves and shelves of Ninja Riders. Like, and that's where all the budget for the show went. Instead of giving all the writers new form, they just made as many writers as they could.
It's oh gosh.
It's silly.
But the actual episode was so silly. Yeah, Ninja Riders, and just Zet Cross showing
Yeah.
up was the best part of the episode.
Zed Cross showing up is freaking great. I would have liked more with if you're gonna bring back Kenzan and Fuma, I would like a bit more of those guys, but oh well, it's fine.
Fuma was just there because parole.
They're there because they're Ninja Riders, you know.
Kenzan, oh my gosh, Kenzan. At least we're finding stuff for him to do now.
Yeah, it is weird, isn't it? Like, he had nothing to do in his own thing. But then, like, since then, he's like, he cameoed in the Saber special. He has this whole outsider thing with the Zast. And now he's in this one. He's had more to do outside of Saber than in Saber so far.
Right?
And again, I don't hate Kenzan. I like Kenzan. I just wish he got to do more stuff in the actual main show. Like,
Absolutely.
and when he got to do something like that, final fight is great. It's just way too little, way too late.
Pretty much. It was cool though
I don't know.
seeing Zach Cross come through. Like I was told what would happen. Your dark ninja magic has no effect on my cyborg body. That was cool.
Apparently, portaling is not dark ninja magic, or at least not dark ninja magic. Maybe it's just normal ninja magic. I don't know.
He just
Like
shows
he
up.
still got portaled. He still got isekai'd.
Yeah. He's too old to be isekai. He's just like, you know what? I'm gonna show up, kick some butt, and good job, Zach Cross. Came through clutch.
I also like that during the fight, during like the final battle, they did bring back. I believe that was the Zed-Cross theme, so that's cool.
That was awesome.
Yeah, no, it was a fun ninja time. It's a very fun ninja time. I quite enjoyed it. Overall.
Honestly, I think Zach Cross was my favorite moment of that. What about you guys?
Easily Zed-Cross.
Yeah, it's hard to top.
And you know what? I will. That old man, Zed-Cross, is not too old for Henshin poses.
He can't.
I mean, they helped him out, but he tried. He definitely tried.
You know who didn't do a Henshin pose and needs to get a boot from Zach Cross? Shin Kamen Rider.
That wasn't even who I was referring to, but you're right.
You know how you say it, Frag? Baddies get the boot.
Yes, baddies do get the boot.
The Shin Kamen Rider needs to get a boot from Zach Cross.
Well, he got a
this
boot
man.
from Nego and broke both his damn legs,
He really
which was hilarious. But
He
horrible.
Yamcha'd that man.
And
Now
all
I'm just
emotional gravitas for that scene was just completely non-existent.
Shin Kamen Rider. What are we gonna do with you? Nothing.
Never watch it again, probably.
Can we watch Zach Cross put in some work? Because I'm down for that.
Yeah.
I mean,
You can
Zed-Cross
watch
is just
Zed-Cross.
the movie. He doesn't have his
Yeah.
own show. He just has the movie.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm down for that. Zach Cross.
Yep. It's good stuff too.
He came
And
in to
then
show out.
we should do like a group read of Kamen Rider Spirits because it's fucking what?
Wait, our Frag, are we suggesting like a manga club? Not a book club, a manga club?
Lord.
No, just Kamen Rider Spirits.
Frag's just gonna do it for Free Read Fridays.
Probably, yeah.
Just do it. Go ahead and do it. Add it to the schedule.
Okay.
But-
So that'll be
but-
sometime next year at the
Hold
earliest.
But either you need to show the images or you need to
Yeah.
verbally describe them.
He'll show the images.
Show
He's
the
Frag.
images.
He's
I've
Frag.
done it before.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't.
I don't know. Manga companies can be weird with showing panels, so.
I've got some news for manga companies.
Suck it.
Fuck you. Kiss my aura.
I was gonna say
Dora.
All right.
And how about you, Fauna? You wanna?
Let's stop. I knew Prana was coming. Let's stop. All right, we're done.
Prana.
We're done. We're gonna catch y'all later. Thanks for tuning
Such a
in.
stupid fucking movie.
So, Zach Cross gonna put in work again. Good job. All right,
It's gonna bull up. What's the name of the villain he fights? Like Bazooka Tiger or
Artillery.
Artillery Tiger? It's
I like how
awesome.
you sub, and then we're all on bikes getting ready to peace out. Top tier. Top tier. All right, we're gonna catch y'all later. And thanks for tuning in to episode 34.
Yep.
Get ready to watch
Sounds
Gotchard.
good.
That's gonna be a fun time. Also, if you haven't already, join the Discord.
I'm gonna be hopeful for Gotchard. I'm gonna be hopeful.
You're
That's all I'll give it. I'll be hopeful.
respectful. I
will
respect it.
I will say, I hope it's just not an absolute dumpster fire.
Like Daiji's character arc
Like Daiji's character.
or Shin
Alright.
Kamen Rider.
There we go. All right.
Yeah, don't forget to join the Discord, you guys. Watch party every
Yeah.
Saturday for superhero time. It'll be fun. Be fun.
Yeah.
We're getting a little more active, and I like to see it. Conversations abound.
No. It's
And hey, if you
fun.
like climax fighters, we've got people.
We got people who want to do Climax Fighters. If only Bandai would give us a new game. Give
Yeah,
us a new
well,
Climax Fighter.
it's never going to happen. So get climax fighters, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
None
we
of the
got-
money at this, but get it like used or something. Like Bandai doesn't deserve your time.
Right. Well, we got Climax Fighters once.
Maybe we
Twice
can
if
do
you
it
count
again.
Scramble. Yeah.
So once. All right. With that, we'll catch y'all at another time.
Yep. Later. Just waiting for the stream to end.